That. Alright, one more thing, hold on. Okay. Let me close out of this, close out of this, close out of this, and get started. I bet you're right. I'm sorry to hear that last night was rough, though. That's never any fun. Ready to play, ready to play, ready to play. Okay, so technically, you can play any of these, but... Okay, so yeah, we'll play all of this after the main game. Here's Breach. I'll do that eventually, not at the moment though. Just checking everything since this is the first time launching it. Oh, hey. No, that might not be a bad idea. We did just read it. We might do that another time. Actually, options. This is the next Deus Ex. This is currently the last Deus Ex game in the series, unfortunately, and I'm really hoping it's not the last one permanently. Square Enix should really bring it back. It's very silly that we haven't gotten a sequel yet, considering from what I've heard, this one ends on a cliffhanger. Of course I want subtitles on. What are you doing? French, Italian. No Japan? No Japanese? Oh wow, you can't even have the text in Japanese. I wonder if you... Did this game get released in Japan? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the story. Sorry. Let's see. Oh goodness, no. I'll go with give me a challenge. Probably is what I want, actually, yeah. Yeah, human revolution controls.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett, even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Chiron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Sarif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. But their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Okay, that was a long recap. Admittedly, if you haven't played the first game, it probably is needed. And yeah, I agree with that, Holmes. Unfortunately, Mankind Divided left off on a cliffhanger. The ending for Deus Ex Human Revolution led perfectly into the original Deus Ex.
Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
I didn't get the chip that made me go crazy, blah!
Listen up, all of you!
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a
That I
pretty
believe.
picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
Welcome back, Holmes.
My objective?
How's Joyful doing?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Oh, they're giving me a choice. Nice.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover.
I'm also
if he's not
happy
the
he's
only
better. I'm
one
hoping you're
still
better tomorrow,
breathing when
too.
this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen.
But yes, back
Let's
to your earlier
do
comment,
this.
I do agree that if a game has no reason to have a sequel, I'm not opposed to it.
Task force action.
Not having one, but Mankind Divided, I've heard, ends on a cliffhanger. The original Human Revolution led perfectly into the original Deus Ex, so most people didn't think we'd get another sequel, honestly. Not upset by that, mind you. The graphics do look better, though, I have to give it that. I mean, we went from PS3 to PS4 in that time frame, so it does make sense. Now, admittedly, Xenogears is one that I would have liked to have gotten sequels, because while it does end on a note where it's fine to have ended, it doesn't really live on a cliffhanger. It doesn't necessarily...
Team leader, this is Jensen.
One second.
Solid copy.
Oh gosh.
Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one. McCready
Roger
will
that.
advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Hold on, before you go Miller out, I need to check one thing. Hold on. Gameplay, I want that off, actually. Audio. Okay, yeah. I find it cool for myself, but in order for you guys to hear it better, I think I'm gonna have it go through my speakers instead of through my controller. Like, that's really cool. That's interesting, but no. That's fine. Oh gosh, what? Oh, okay. You can grab stuff, that's right. Alright, there's a couple things here and there that change between the first and the second game, so it's gonna take me a little bit of time to use the things. This is still shoot, right? That's a grenade. Good to know. That's shoot, however. That's reload. Okay. It's like the I know they asked if I wanted to play Human Revolution controls, and they are pretty similar, but the Wii U one changed it up ever so slightly. So Oh, yeah, that's fine. We got most of our stuff at the moment. Okay. Right. Oh, I don't want to do that. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
No. I guess we're just smashing it. Okay. Oh, I want to check one thing. Oh, it does still. Nice. Oh, I can check stuff from... Alright. Let's see, I was working on the fan system when we lost power, stuck in here. I think that means they can't get me. They're killing everyone. They started screaming and attacking anything that moved. Where are you? If you can't make it to the storage area on the roof, it's caged in. You should be safe there. I even has medical supplies. The door code is 4801. Be safe. Unfortunately, it does not look like it was in fact safe. Make sure there's nothing else here. That is not in fact a mine. It looks like one, but it's not. Oh, nice. Rumpin. Oh. That's funny. Not quite expecting it to rotate that way, but it's not a bad thing. Just was expecting different, I guess. Nothing here. I'm just having to get used to things because it's a little different. I'm just really used to Human Revolution, I guess. As I said, I'd never beat it until tonight, but when you got like 100 hours on the game, you kind of get used to that one as opposed to the other ones. Admittedly, I got used to. Okay. I see, okay. Okay, I got you now. Interesting. Okay. Now you find it, follow it, get in from there. Okay. But maybe from right here. You want that as well. We turn it back off? Oh, we totally can. That's not gonna help us though if we turn it off, so. Oh, hello. What's that? This should be fine. Let's go ahead and hack this. Okay, let's see. So this is where we started. This is where we need to go. Directory, directory, directory. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, we got some experience for it too. Nice. Let's see, tutorial mode. Cover tutorial. We may as well. I've played. It's a little different. Let's see. Hold on, you have to hold it? Don't like that. See if I can change that. I'd like to stay in covered, not just press it and leave. Don't like that. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Not quite what I want, but... Okay, so that's a nice new feature. I like that. Sounds good. You make sure you have a good night and God bless. Hope you feel better. Continue to feel better. Where? Oh, right here, okay. Where'd he go? I didn't get quite as far as I wanted, but that's okay.
الصفقة للأبد.
Oh no, nobody's here.
هذه المنطقة آمنة. ميت. طالما قدرنا قبل العاصفة الرملية. هذه الصفقة للأبد.
At least we drag people way quicker in this game. That's good. I do hope Holmes feels better. It's not fun being sick.
راح يكون من الأفضل إلنا
You saw us
نجيب
like
أسلحة
nothing.
جديدة.
I could gain some energy, but I'm not going to at the moment. Not yet, at the very least. I think it should have enough energy for us to take him out, so... There's one way we could do it, but I think we could alternatively just... go this way. See what's up here real quickly. Might not be much of anything, but it's not a bad idea to check. Still, it will be nice to play through this one. This one I have much less experience with than Human Revolution, so... I've played a little bit, but not a lot. Probably just take a little bit of time for my eyes to adjust and get used to mankind divided over human revolution, which isn't a problem. Just an observation.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
I guess we better get moving then. You want that? That'll be good. From there. Oh, hello. But I missed you. But I didn't. Nice rye. Those look like pain. Oh, that's just a can. Okay, I was gonna say those look like pain pills. I'd like those, but it is in fact not pain pills. Yeah, why not? Pretty sure I know what you're gonna tell me, but I'm fine. Oh, come back. Okay, so two guys.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري مش شايف اي حاجه
Yeah, the knockout animations don't look as good, honestly, but they do look more realistic. Because I think they do. Mm-hmm. Sure, there's people that disagree with me, and they're welcome to. I'll take that. That is soda, by the way. Not beer brain.
Installed the signal booster already?
عشان المخزن من المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيد.
Nice, we could understand them.
Good. There's too much writing to this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
عشان المخزن من المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much writing to this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
اجيبك حتى لو كنت فين. يلا بين نفسك.
Oop. Wrong button. Well, more like I pressed it for too long. Hopefully that doesn't count. We'll see, since it's just a tutorial. Guess we'll see.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
تعال نأمن المكان هناك.
What what made Adam and this guy get off on the wrong foot? Obviously, they just do not like one another. Probably just the fact that he's augmented. Probably like his family member or something got killed by an augmented person, which makes enough sense, actually. Here. A lot of noise. Oh, what are you doing running away from me? Come on, get over here.
الجو ابتدى يتحرر قوي.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
مفيش حاجة هنا غير الرملة. Clear. Over.
Yes, right.
Since I brought that one back. That one's one of my favorites. Just so satisfying to just kind of come along and deck somebody, not gonna lie. Admittedly, wouldn't want to do that in real life, but it's a video game, so. Okay, so I think this side room is exactly where we need to be at the moment. And we're gonna need to take out both those guys down there. And I'm pretty sure the thing that they were talking about for a while now is gonna be in that room. Could be wrong. Consider this is a side room, and we just kind of got, hey, look out for this. That's leads me to believe that. So the other guy does move. Makes me glad that I didn't go over there quite yet then. I'll wait for the other guy to come back here. Knock you out. Are you coming this way? Hi, Thorn. What's up? What's up, kitty kitty? Like 3 guys over here? There's more guys on. Okay, there's 2 guys.
The Simone is coming fast.
When are we getting out of here? Should never have come here. What is this?
No, you didn't see anything.
Who are you? You're going. The apartment.
Let's see. Could've gone better. Could've gone worse. Oh, that could have gone much better, actually. I didn't realize that there was more people coming still. Okay. Oh, please don't do that.
Get down! Get down! The apartment.
Too badly.
Is that your best?
We should not be here, Bucker. The faster this deal of singes is over, the better. This place is no longer meant for the living. It is a tomb, and everything it contains has been tainted by death. Believe me. The things left here after the incident may seem innocuous, but they are a trap left by the people they belong to as conduits between worlds. That is why you must leave these things where they are, touch anything, and you invite the grave into your life.
You are making me angry. I will kill you. Stepping up here.
Pardon me. Well, it doesn't look like this room actually had anything in it. That's unfortunate for me. There's nobody here. Don't worry.
بص عشان نتأمن هنلف حول المكان ده. لازم اتأكد.
Two guys down here on this floor, at the very least.
There must be something. المكان هادي قوي.
No, nobody's here.
خلاص اتفقنا. أكيد في حاجة. Must have been mistaken.
I do like, however, how
بص عشان نتأمن هنلف حول المكان.
when you're invisible, as long as you don't move, it mostly uses a lot less energy. That's a nice feature. Feature? Whatever you want to call it. I like it.
أكيد في حاجة.
No. You get to shush. No talking. There's 3 people down there.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية.
روح قول لبقية الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
The signal booster is online.
Good. I could barely hear them now. Okay, keep your eyes open. I'm going to go see if I can find anything.
Oh no. You get to be knocked out now. No talkie. Okay, so that we'll want to take care of. We'll do that in a second. There we go.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Okay. Well, we still have Scholar. That's good. Nice. Pardon me. Coffee cup. Okay. One double check.
ايه اللي بيحصل؟
Over here. All the way around. Oh, no, you guys saw nothing. Actually, go around. Got in there just enough time.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Why wouldn't I? Nope.
وبعدين دلوقتي
And a little too close there. Seems to be a common theme at the moment. Hopefully, we'll be a little better with that here before too long. We'll see. Man, they really just tore his arms off, didn't they? Even take his credits. Okay, let's see. All the way over there. Got it. Directory. Where to go? Not to go this way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
It doesn't need a helicopter.
All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Do I?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
I do appreciate it.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Had planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit. What kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people?
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recover option.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregated industries closely towards
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
A new anti-terrorist
Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
All right. If we're starting to get into it, that's for sure.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Intriguing. Let's see what's in inventory after that. Pardon me.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
On off.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
A lie in the realm of Deus Ex? I'm surprised.
Better get moving. Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped into one of them.
They knew that
We've got a team in Oman.
They don't see anything on her
A hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the
Naturals and
Juggernaut.
Augs, really.
We're trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Alright, fine. No, you were here too.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSM?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSM's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Never gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSM's motherboard.
A bomb!
Alex.
Hey, Thor.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Go help somebody's mom.
Stand back, let me help.
I don't know, you can get more stuff off her. She might be dead, but might not be too. Still, that's a pretty touching scene for the touching. Tragic might be the word I'm looking for here for the kickoff.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Check around here first. Ooh, I'll read this if it's from Richard, admittedly. How not to get yourself killed. Jensen. Since there's no point trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly, that is. For all, why you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains data I have collected, links which may or may not support your theory. The extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated events and caused everything bad that's happened to us. Maybe sitting through it, we'll let you find them. Sifting through it. Reading this, Breton, let's see, means you got a little welcome package. Good. Now you know what mark to leave if you need to get in touch. Memorize those sites. Use them sparingly. We got other people using them too. In a few days, the pilot will contact you. You met her once before. Spanish girl with the large sidearm in Detroit. She's solid, trustworthy, and very capable. Too bad it's not Malik. We're getting her false papers and a job at Ladev Global. Figured you'd need someone permanent watching your back. I'm glad you're doing this, Breton. I know you still don't trust us, but we know the TF is tied to our enemy's activities. Find out how, and we'll bring them down together, just like we did with Bell Tower. You. Two of these now. Got that. Anything else? Nothing useful, it looks like, so. We're a vampire! Ooh! Dumb joke. But I still appreciated it, so, whatever. I mean, I'll sell that. Painkillers are always good. Hello. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the controls are tilting a little to the left or the right. Like, just right there.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday. Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
I'll do that in a second. Not yet. I want to see if there's anything else in the apartment before we activate that.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Okay.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off devouring gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Let me see if I can fix this. Roles, screen default. Now, maybe what I need to turn off is that. Maybe that's what's causing it. Well. Okay.
I'll keep you safe. As you wish.
There we go. Could probably leave this behind for the time being. Yeah. Go ahead and call David though, and we'll take a quick break.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks.
Especially after you punched me.
What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. There wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents are dead.
Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit. So
No, Versa Life bad.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rocaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's
Seems that way.
the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam.
It's been 6 months.
Really.
Bye, Sarah.
Oh, after. Okay. Yeah. I understand now. Took me a second, admittedly, but I figured it out eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Is that? Yeah, okay. What? That's what I want? Yeah, it is. Okay. I do have an upgrade I could do, but I'll probably hold that onto that for right now because I don't think I can actually do much with that. Yeah, looks that way. It's fine. I'm gonna have room a little bit, but not too badly. Once I sell this pistol and the pistol and the Typhon ammo, unless we have non-lethal for that, that would be a nice addition. So I'm not disliking the music, but this sounds more like, what does it sound more like? Mass Effect and Deus Ex. There we go. Give me a second. Alright, I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna grab another drink, refill my water, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave a be right back sign, though. Give me 1 second. Oh, legs. Okay. Let's continue on. That works.
Jděte pryč.
No.
Běžte někam jinam. Běžte někam jinam.
Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That was a little close. Yeah. I have a hunch they're being a little less subtle with their Illuminati stuff in this one. Don't know why that is. Their conspiracy theory would be a better way to put that. Wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. Okay, so you can modify that, it looks like, which is good.
Some of us remembered, Builder. There is always hope, Yosef. Do not
You kill this
despair.
person? Oh, just sleeping.
I pray that the mother will change her mind. The singularity is near, Sever. We must hang on. Do not give up faith in the church.
Yeah, like I'm not disliking the new music, but it really sounds Mass Effect-y as opposed to... I guess I just got so used to Human Revolution's music that I'd call that, Mass Effect music as opposed to this, where it's like, oh yeah, this is, Mass Effect. Once again, not bad, just... different, I guess would be the best way to put it. Oh, can't burn the box. A lot of other parts on here, though. Can count against my inventory, does it? Hope not. Well, no, it doesn't. Okay, I was gonna say that's unfortunate because I'm gonna lose interest in those as those take up inventory, but they don't, so that's fine. Hearing 3 definitely can't help with that. Okay. I guess not help, but look into that is the better way to put it. Hi.
No, they are saying he was part of that attack. A member of ARC.
Bullshit. He is just a poor orc with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. The ultimate
Okay, this goes to here. I do want the data stores. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Got it. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh gosh.
Access
Yeah.
denied.
Oh, we'd have that one. That's alright. Not seen as much in here. Definitely can't help with that, or look into that. Okay.
Please, leave me alone.
No. I might need all this stuff later, so. After this, I will leave you alone. Now I just jump out here? Oh, I could. I'm going to. Nice to know that I could. Okay, let's try this again.
That's very interesting.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I sworn I said to hack that.
Access denied.
Maybe I didn't. Possible.
What do you want from me? Are you here to plant more bombs and make normal people suffer for your sins? I wish all of you augmented people did
That's not very nice.
exist. The Human Restoration Act will take care of you once the UN passes it. The age of the Ogs is...
I don't remember being mean to you.
Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
No chance you'll be evicted anytime soon, right?
Oh yeah, because I almost died. Aren't you augmented? Wait, hold on. Aren't you augmented?
Leave me alone, wrench.
You have augmented arms.
Leave me alone, wrench. Run to your master.
Ah. Whatever. I'll be honest, the whole anti-aug thing is being laid on a little too thick at the moment.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
A bunch of cats in here? Oh, did I find the cat room? Like, do I think that people would be more cautious of augmented people after the incident? 100% yes, but at the same time, you could just make it so that's not possible, and you could probably just go ahead and make it so that you can't get any brain augs. Still wouldn't necessarily entirely fix the problem, honestly, because it's like, even today we have to worry about people hacking pacemakers, I believe, and that's not a good thing, obviously, so... kind of a scary thing, I guess. It's, I mean, not that I guess, but that's the word that I'm going for. I don't know, it's definitely scary. Oh, I thought that was a cat bag. Person really likes cats. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. Boop 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 boo doo 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 doo. Kitty cat. Well, this is nice. It's unnecessary. Maybe there'll be a use for it later. I am the cat. Oh gosh. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say, probably gonna not be able to hack at the moment, aren't I? We were in here already. Hello.
but things need to change.
Restrict this. What makes this a restricted zone? Not sure, honestly. Oh. Yeah. We'll go the other way real quickly. It was the other direction. No, nothing. Okay. Pardon me. Hello.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. You want to do business? The man is
Oh,
over
business?
there.
Alright.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
My guess is you wouldn't like it if I
Whatever you need, I've got it.
hacked your stuff, huh?
Out of my face.
Thinking about knocking you out for that one. Oh well, whatever.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
Bio or Praxis, definitely.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
First, I'm gonna sell if I can. Yeah. Don't need this. Hold on to that for now. No. Okay, I do need that. Yeah. Combat rifle ammo. Yeah, we'll sell that too. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I do want to keep that. I know we don't have a tranquilizer rifle at the moment, but eventually I'm expecting us to have one. Could be wrong about that, but we'll see. I don't know if the Praxis kits you said? You got Praxis kits. For 10,000, that's... I was hoping at 1,000.
Get out of here, then.
I'm good for now.
Just deal with it, nerd. Ah, so we just sell these. Okay. And selling, okay. Taking your beers. Because you were rude. You hurt my feelings. We obviously can't do that one yet.
Jesus Maria, the bombs, the bombs! I can hear explosions in my sleep. Man, like it is happening over and over again. And they won't stop until the city is destroyed. Until the world is destroyed. They say it was Ark, but it could be anyone. The girl on the corner.
I mean, it could be anybody, but you gotta have at least some trust for people.
In our bodies, in our augmented bodies,
we are
lies
at the
our
brink
salvation,
of a new age.
seekers.
Oh, not interested, thanks. Only one god. About what I figured, but I was curious. Yeah, okay.
They have their reason. Ruzika. To them, I am no longer a person. I'm just an og. And we are all responsible.
Okay.
Vím o tomhle městě hodně. Dávám totiž pozor.
Oh, pardon me.
Manipulate. I don't know exactly, but someone saw it.
Doesn't seem like there's anything over here.
At the mercy of the man.
Oh, pardon me.
Of some kind. They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable.
I can't go this way. It's not too far. Probably be best if we just went and got ourselves repaired real quickly. Then we can start exploring more. So we can't even use any of the praxis kits we get at the moment.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Thank you.
You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross.
Well, thank you for that.
I hate that these terrorists are winning. My friend is terrified to ride the metro after what
I mean, I can't blame him.
Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
Just move along.
I'm not carrying anything.
That's for me to find out. Hold still.
Idiots. Everywhere. Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Okay. I could do that. I don't think I need to, though. Oh. Yeah, as I say, they want you to use the biocell there, but you don't have to. So, don't. Don't think anything here. This might have something though. Yeah. more in here than I thought, actually. You do get a free biocell back, admittedly, which that's nice, but why use the biocell when you don't even have to? Oh, okay. Let it be calm. I'll be home soon. Hide what we agreed behind the wall. When we do any talk when they arrive tonight. They're just thugs, but surely any money is better than nothing. We'll have our permit soon. Let's see, Peter. This is a message to be sent below. He's sent below. They're not giving up. We can't afford to spend everything we have. This was a stupid idea, Peter. What are we gonna do? These men are dangerous. I can't believe we're living like this. Okay. Basically just being harassed. That's not a good thing. I don't think there was another alternative at the moment, but maybe. Let's find out. Let's look real quick. Not in particular. That's fine. I think this should be fine. Saving wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Especially since we haven't saved yet. That's not a good plan. There's a way to drop down from here.
Too exposed. Hate these open spaces. Okay, we should look.
Turn around.
There's nothing.
Hey, K-Girls, how are you? That's fair. I appreciate the lyric. Hey Phil, how are you? You ready? Ooh, pardon me. If you're ready, I just want to knock out these. One second. A couple of people, and then I'll be ready. No. You next.
You see anything?
Nothing over this way. Get out here, you are bastard. You're bunny cool. What the boss wants, we do.
No. You get to be knocked out now. Not you, to clarify, Phil. Let me get in voice chat. I think that should be basically everybody that would be able to see me the next time I started this. Knock out to your heart's content? Aw, sweet. Are you telling me that you're getting close to ready but not quite there? I'll jump in voice though for when you're ready. Okay. Yeah. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm in voice though. So I should be ready here before too long. Pardon me. I think all I need to do now is just walk over to here. Yeah.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got...
Hey, Phil.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm tired.
I can believe that. You sure you don't need to skip tonight?
I thought about it, but I mean, what if I were to play a game?
Jensen,
I mean, what better game
I'm down in the
would it be
dungeon,
to be
man.
like relax?
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Book, right?
I remember it's red.
I can understand that logic. Let me go ahead and save, and then I'll get ready for Kaibi. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop being distracted and actually save. As I say, if you do need to take a break, Phil, that's fine. I was gonna say, I know that as you were saying, Kirby's pretty relaxing, but I still get it.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll see.
Fair.
I'm also in talks with another group of starting Dungeons and Dragons again soon. So.
Oh, are you? Okay. In addition to us, or
on that? Yeah, it's very coincidental.
That is pretty coincidental. Here, let me check one thing. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna get up and change the switch cord. Oh, I gotta stand up.